thank you for the opportunity to give an interview to the new journal. I'm happy to answer your question, and I think one of the most important topics we worked on during the past 5 years, this was research on the molecular mechanisms of myogenic tone. And we found that the angiotensin II type 1 receptor is a mechanosensor to regulate arterial myogenic tone. And our group also worked many years on perivascular adipose tissue and how this perivascular adipose tissue controls arterial tone. And we found that the adipocytes release many different oxylipins, that means lipid mediators, which activate potassium channels in vascular smooth muscle cells to produce vascular relaxation. And this is our lab contributed for many years to the major topic of vascular health. Okay, there are many well-known modifiable risk factors like smoking, diabetes, obesity, so many of them are well known. But what is not really well appreciated at the moment is the pathophysiological role of perivascular adipose tissue. And this is one of the risk factors that can also be modified, for example, by physical exercise and many other behaviors that can influence the function and the amount of perivascular adipose tissue. Yeah, this is one very important question, and of course, if we think about obesity, that is something it's very well known. It's not only distributed in Western countries, but also in low-income countries, and even the population who's becoming obese is more and more. So we need to develop new strategies to combat obesity. Yeah, I'm also a clinician, and we work with patients. I think AI can really help physicians to treat patients, and not only to treat, but to put diagnosis at a very high level. And at the moment we need to use and to develop these technologies for clinical questions and for our clinical work. Okay, Greifswald University is a very old university in Germany. Is older than 500 years, and of course it's well known and very important to foster early career scientists and at different stages of their career. And one thing is, of course, it is education of medical students, but on the other hand, we have a very strong program for PhD students and including international students. For example, in my laboratory, we have right now 5 students coming from China, and they are working very hard to get their MD, PhD degree in Germany. But of course, we have also other students from Eastern Europe and of course German students too.